Hello! Welcome to the Tide Pool. I'm Roman, this is David, and we're going to be reacting to the new It trailer based off the novel by Stephen King. Have you read much Stephen King, David?
Stephen King rules. Yeah, no, I have not read much Stephen King.
There we go. Yeah.
I've read his movies.
I've read a little bit of Stephen King. I've read about Stephen King. I know where he got the idea for It, and would you like me to tell you? Where he came up with
I
It?
would. Wait. Did he have friends who were killed by a clown?
Yes.
Growing up?
He was a kid. No. So what happened was his car broke down. He used to live in Boulder.
Colorado.
Yes, Colorado, where both of us went to college, actually. And his car broke down. And I guess when he had to walk somewhere when his car broke down, and he was...
Got hit by another car?
And no, well, he did get hit by a car. You know this, right?
Yeah, I know that. And then every single book he wrote after that had a character who gets hit by a car.
Well, that was way later in his life.
Yeah.
But so what happens is he's crossing this bridge, and he has this idea about a troll. He's like, what if a troll came up and attacked me, right? So he has this idea about
I hate
this...
to break the news to you, man, but that is a story that already exists.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
So he's thinking about this troll, and then sometime later he's in he's remembering this college bookstore, I think. I maybe again, this is part of the story wrong, but it's a bookstore, and the children's section and the adult section is connected by a corridor, right? And he's like, that's another bridge. He's like, there's another bridge between childhood and adulthood, and so then I think he combined these ideas of you know what I mean, like that bridge from childhood to adulthood, and this idea of like this troll that's under this bridge, like waiting to get you, and he kind of combined those ideas.
He's great. He's great. I think he's a modern day fairy tale teller in this, like, not in classic fairy tales, but he really does. I think all of his stories come down to, he has like a simple elemental idea about a deep basic fear, and then he builds these really elaborate structures on top of it where it's all baroque and concealed. Yeah,
he does, and he writes. He doesn't, you know, he's what's called a pantser, right? He just writes and doesn't think about you know what I mean, theme and outline and all of these things. He just writes and then goes back in and edits. And I guess he used to be, you know, a big alcoholic and drug addict. He would just be doing coke and drinking and listening to heavy metal and just pumping away these stories.
Nice.
Yeah, he would just blare heavy metal music and like drink and type away. And
wow,
I'm getting off on a tangent on Stephen King.
It's like he's a conduit into like dark forces.
Yeah. Let's watch this It trailer.
All right, man, let's do it. A pound foolish, penny wise. Folding paper, that seems fine. I'll make a paper boat.
Reminds me of the Goonies theme a little.
Nothing's going wrong with this paper boat and your older brother, buddy. A little rain, that's fine. Perfect day for going down to the sewer. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, it's all in his head. Dairy. Nice.
Okay.
This is not what you want to see.
You know what's coming.
But like, that's such a good, he ties into, as a kid you were terrified something would be in the sewers. Great, right?
Never a clown.
Disappeared 6 times the national average. And that's just grown-ups. Kids are worse. Way worse.
That reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street.
I saw something. There was this.
Yeah, I saw him too.
Elemental, man. Scary houses.
It's all connected by the sewers. That's where it lives.
They've got a lot of book to get through.
Yeah, that is a massive book. What? That's fucking awesome. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
I don't want that to...
Bill, if you'll come with me, you'll float too. You'll float too.
the world?
You don't want a clown to run at you, shaking his head back and forth and screaming like that. Don't watch that, guys. Anybody, but a nightmare clown.
A nightmare clown.
Nightmare clown. Will
There
get
was
you,
some
man.
fucking good images in that, man. Mm-hmm. The what do you call them? Slideshow. Slowly
projector.
the
And they can't turn it off, and it's just doing
and he's
it.
like slowly coming
And it was
through
his
the
mom.
hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was. There's some deep-seated issues that are going to be unleashed in this movie, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm sorry I talked
That
too much in
looks
the beginning.
awesome.
We should have
So-
gotten to that sooner.
Yeah, we really should have just gone straight to that. That was intense.
Oh my god.
I hope you watch that with
Are
us.
you gonna see that? I know like
No,
you don't
that's
like
gonna
scary
be
movies.
way too scary for me. You know what though? That trailer looks so captivating. Sometimes I watch like a scary movie trailer and I'm like, this movie's just about getting you.
Right.
And I'm not down with that. That's too scary
about-
for me because I'm a wuss.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's combined with this really captivating story where you're like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Then I do kind of really want to see it.
Yeah, you'll just kind of keep your eyes shielded a little bit.
You know what though? I do see some things in there though, because I think Stephen King influenced horror and horror movies so much with certain tropes.
Pop culture in general,
In
right?
general.
Yeah.
That to go back to one that was so many movies drew inspiration from. Like, what was it? Sinister. Do you remember that one? It came out a few years ago. Horror movie about scary murder clown face guy who would show up in like your family photos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And or like children's drawings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just
I knew about it. I never saw it though.
the slide projector kind of reminded me of that. But this is whatever.
I was thinking that like
Hmm.
about his what is it, prevalence, is that the word, like
Yeah.
in pop culture. When I was reading, I recently read Salem's Lot,
Mm-hmm.
and just how much like of the kind of the visual imagery
Yeah.
that was in that book. I feel like just that I saw so many years afterwards, I was like, oh, that kind of came from a lot of Stephen
Yeah,
King's
you
work,
could-
which I'm sure he took from other stuff too, but
Yeah, there's criticisms against Stephen King, but
sure.
the guy was a visionary in so many
yeah,
ways. And did
so
a lot.
prolific. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for watching that with us.
I wonder if the other thing I was going to say is I know that in the book, you jump forward from when they're kids to when they're adults.
Yeah, not that pretty quickly.
We were just talking about that
Yeah.
pretty quickly, and all we saw in this trailer was kids dealing with the horror.
I thought about that as well. I was
Are
like,
they going to? And that it is a massive book. So
Yeah.
are they just going to focus on the kid part?
yeah, I don't know, because it like once it jumps to the adult part, their lives are really depressing, right? That woman's
Starts
in
with
that
somebody-
abusive relationship.
Starts with somebody killing themselves.
Yeah, the woman's husband kills himself in the bathtub and stuff. So who knows what they'll do? But it looks great, and hopefully they can
What if
they
this?
can do it
What
right.
if this is it part 1?
Oh, maybe.
And they're going to do like a 3-parter.
I think they would have told us, don't you think? I don't know. All right, guys, thank you. Let us know where we fucked up in the comments.
Yeah, I don't think we fucked up anywhere in that one. We'll see you guys.
Bye.